In today's video, what we're going to be looking at is Paolo Banchero and how he is just an extremely amazing and insane basketball player. If you're looking to become a better, more stronger, more powerful basketball player, this is definitely a video for you. So get down there, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and of course, make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. Okay, so first thing is first, let's look at Paolo Banchero and how he moves off ball. He has his teammate who is cutting and driving down the lane. What does Paolo Banchero do? The first thing that he does is he actually cuts down towards the wing from roughly around the point to the wing. Why is this important? The reason being is because there was nobody in this wing. And when that player drove down, his main defender, Paolo Banchero's main defender, came over to play help defense. This is not how it's supposed to be played. It should be this guy and his man should have sunk down. Either way, the other option would also be this guy sinking down, him staying with his man, and him not helping one pass off. Because what's going to happen every time that you help one pass off is you're now leaving that one pass off player to be able to be open. And by having Paolo Banchero cut down towards this wing, that allows for an easier pass out from his teammate. And of course, Paolo Banchero makes that shot because it was wide open. Here he gets the ball into the mid post and he's already looking over his shoulder for the pass. Now, the reason why there was that fake pass is because that's supposed to remove that defender slightly, get more space to himself. That could have been a fake to this guy who's cutting down the lane or to somebody who's on the weak side, but it's supposed to create space. That didn't really work the way he wanted it, so he did a quick jab towards the baseline. He then took one dribble towards the middle, two dribbles towards the middle, and then he did that quick shoulder fake where that shoulder slightly dipped towards the middle of the court, and then he turned and spun around away from that help side defender. Why this is important? If this help side defender and his main defender were playing him super tight, what would then happen is, we can see right here, this man is cutting down. Well, by having that man cut down, that's going to allow that man to be potentially open for a pass and, of course, a massive slam. But, of course, Paolo Banchero was able to get that shot made. Right here, we see Paolo Banchero yet again, and with his defender playing him pretty good, playing him straight up. He's not forcing one side or the other. And then, what does Paolo Banchero do? He does a quick hop towards that left side that creates that top foot. Now, this is why you never want to force players who are extremely skilled and talented offensively. Because Paolo Banchero is a right-handed player, he can then take a quick jab towards that left side, and that will back up that defender. By then pushing off of that foot and doing a slight step back, he's now created that distance between himself and his defender so that he can get that shot off. There's also another reason for this too. See, by being a defender and forcing a right-handed player towards that left side, what you're doing is you're allowing his right side to be perfectly in line so that he can actually shoot the ball faster and more accurately as well. Now, if you were a defender forcing him towards his right side, he would still be able to go left because now he would be attacking your top foot. And by attacking that top foot, it takes time for your body to turn around, and he's at the advantage. This is why you always, at the pro level or at least the highest levels that you can possibly play, is to always play straight up. Get your hands in there to try to disrupt the crossover, but play everyone straight up, because then that forces that offensive player to try to attack you to create a top foot. This quick move should not have created that top foot, and it did. If he was playing against a better defender, that would have been a lot harder of a possession. As we can see here, once again, going towards his left side because his man is forcing him towards his left side. And of course, because he can pull for those shots faster going towards the left because he's right-handed, he's able to get that and one. He's also very good in the full court. He's able to handle that ball up the court quite well and get those passes out towards the corner, which is what we see right here. Now, this is a fantastic possession here where they get that ball into the paint, and whenever you get that ball in the paint, if you're not in position to score, you need to kick it out because now you've collapsed the defense into the key. By kicking it out, what you're doing is now allowing the defense to scramble back out towards the perimeter, and you could leave guys wide open down in the paint. And watch how fast he passes this ball. He lands and passes right away. Quick passes beat defenses 99.9% of the time. And by getting that ball into that single coverage down low quickly, they're able to get some 2 points very quickly and easily. Quick passes are key. Another thing with Paolo Banchero is he understands that when you attack the key, you draw multiple defenders, whether you're playing against a man-to-man defense or a zone. When you draw multiple defenders, there is somebody who is open. He has teammates who are able to move off ball very well, and here he's able to hit his man for a three-point shot. Now, this is something that I was teaching V the other day, and I made a video about it, but watch what Paolo Banchero does right here. When he receives that ball in the low post, he turns quickly and uses the elbow of his off arm to lock that defender behind him. And then he's able to then go for a jump stop, because by going off 2 feet, you're going to have more power if you get the and one. And then he's able to go up for the dunk. We can really see it in this clip right here, where he's able to use that elbow to lock the defender behind him. And whenever you lock the defender behind you, that man is in jail. There is nothing he can do. If you then attack the rim, go off of 2 feet, and he's behind you, the only option he has is to go over your back. And guess what? That's not going to happen, especially if you're as big and as strong as Paolo Banchero. Now, something else that he does that I really like, and I try to teach all my players to do this, and I do this, I teach my players this by playing one-on-one against them, is to keep that ball high. Keep that ball high, guys. The reason for that is when you're attacking the rim, if you don't keep that ball high, at least chest high or higher, he should have had this ball really a bit higher, but chest high is minimum, you're going to have multiple defenders who are going to be trying to swipe that ball away. If you keep that ball low, the referee will probably not see the foul, and if it's below the waist, I've been explained by multiple referees, even though I disagree with this, is if you keep the ball below your waist, you're classified as out of control. And because of that, even though I disagree with that mindset, they will usually not call it for a foul if you get hacked really hard. But by keeping that ball high, if the referee sees a foul, he should be able to. And then by keeping it high, it's also much harder to get that ball swiped. Also, keeping it in 2 hands helps too. So make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys again next time.